Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about a pretty important message, and one that I really think people need to get and understand in the next week. Not a lot of time to grasp this concept. Given the current climate, there are a lot of people asking what they can do, and we're going to talk about that too. Over the last few days, there have been a number of acts of political violence directed at symbolic targets, directed at candidates, directed at the other, And people want to know what they can do to stop it. The answer is really simple. This is occurring because there is a certain subset of people that see it as a path to power. They see it as their way to gain power. That rhetoric that inflames this. The way you can help is to make sure it's not a path to power. We need to stop pretending that we're not looking at what we're looking at. We need to stop acting like we don't know how this ends. They see this as a path to power. And sure, right now there's a whole bunch of people that are like, none of that impacts me. That doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not one of those other demographics. Yeah, that's fine. Just understand that you're missing a word. Yet. They're not coming after you yet. They will. We know how this story plays out. We've seen it before. First, they came for the socialist, and I said nothing because I was not a socialist. That's not the most famous line, but that's how that actually starts. I know a lot of people want to make this election about the economy. I get that, and the economy is important. I understand. You need to understand there is no free enterprise under an authoritarian state. Doesn't exist. And if you're a small business person, you need to understand you're the competition of the people who are going to be in power because they're going to be buddies with the big companies. You don't get any protection. They're not going to look out for you. They're going to look out for those people who can give them tens of thousands of dollars in campaign contributions. That's probably not you. We have to stop pretending like this isn't happening. If you vote for somebody who is an election denier, you vote for somebody who uses violent rhetoric, you vote for somebody who excused or downplayed the events of the 6th, you are voting for this to continue. That's what's happening. Because you're telling them it's a winning strategy. You're telling them this is the path to power. This is the way. And eventually it will come back on you. We know how this ends. We've seen this story over and over again. If you vote for somebody who is denying election results, saying they won't concede, you are giving up on the United States. You are giving up on the idea of representative democracy, and you are encouraging an authoritarian state. People say, this is the most important election of our lifetime. No. 2016 was the most important election of our lifetime. And collectively, the country failed. Did better in 2020, but not by the landslide necessary to send the message. Here we are 2 years later, people still excusing it. People willing to overlook it. Understand it will come back on you. Tyranny anywhere is a threat to freedom everywhere. Don't forget that. Those who deny the election, those who use violent rhetoric, those who downplay the events of the 6th, those people should not get your vote. This isn't conservative liberal. This is freedom and tyranny. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.